Unpredictable, unreliable, and untrustworthy. These people are wild animals when untreated for their condition. We see them in the news as the serial killers and in Hollywood as the troubled artists. Of course, I'm talking about bipolar. Still a mystery to psychologists on the true cause of this disorder. Bipolar only happens to those who deserve it. Oh, I'm totally kidding. I'm bipolar myself. Let's clear the air on some of these misconceptions and figure out the best way to deal with a bipolar person. To master the art of handling bipolar, you have to understand the bipolar point of view. The goal is for you to walk in the shoes of someone who is bipolar so you can fully understand the bipolar mindset. So let's bipolar. First and foremost, we like to be acknowledged and recognized for our work. Our work can be a career, contributions during a project, or even hobbies and passions that make us feel human. It's not funny to us when we're not taken seriously or made to feel like a joke. For example, when we are undercut or insulted in our work, we internalize that shit. We may put on a tough face and defend ourselves, but ultimately, that shit sits with us permanently and it echoes in our heads just like in the movies. Next point of view here is that we are responsible for going to therapy, taking medications, and accepting help. But we do not like that that's our reality. So we need encouragement. Let me explain what this encouragement looks like in an ideal world. It is not overbearing or annoying. Instead of, hey, maybe you should take your meds. Say, would taking a medication help relieve your frustration? Understand their feelings and gently remind them about meds. But there is a fine line here because we like to have control and autonomy and authority in our own life. When you take away our freedoms or silence our voices, we feel disrespected. When you make us feel like we can't make decisions in our own lives, we feel like you don't trust us, and this makes us want to rebel even more. We have an innate sense for proving our independence, so you better watch out. Oh, this doesn't mean we're threats to society or even unmanageable people. It just means we have to develop a relationship of mutual trust together. And when that mutual trust is developed, you are one lucky person, my friend, because we love hard and we are extremely generous when it comes to giving gifts and sharing stories. When we're manic, we will literally buy you multi-course, expensive-ass meals. We'll order upwards of 51 packages of online shopping to give you an early birthday. When we're depressed, we might become extremely clingy and protective and territorial. This is because we latch onto our safe support systems in times of crisis, especially when we're falling into the dark pits of depression and insecurity. During these times, yes, it's true. We need strong support systems that are authentic and make us feel fulfilled. This means we need a routine therapist, psychiatrist, and medication. But even beyond that, we need family, friends, and lovers to be in the know about our needs. Of course, there are exceptions, especially if there's a chosen family involved. So essentially, you need to be someone the bipolar trusts enough that they can disclose their diagnosis to you. You need to be able to listen non-judgmentally to their rants and crazy business ideas. From the highs to the lows, you will see a full spectrum of bipolar emotions. Just know that bipolars are still themselves, even in exaggerated states. The next piece is important to know too. We love mania in the moment it's happening, but in the aftermath, we feel deep remorse for everything. Facts. Mania is one of the most exhilarating, liberating, and reckless episodes for a bipolar to deal with. You can't even fathom the levels of toxicity and danger your bipolar has gone through. I'm talking nasty shit. Imagine your worst nightmare mixed with your wildest intrusive thought and it actually comes to life. Yeah, that's mania. And we have no control over the timing or how it makes us act. It's our response to a dramatic life change that has triggered us to have a visceral response. It's unbelievably embarrassing. I promise you, we regret every single fucking moment. So in the aftermath, we literally do everything in our power to forget the shame and guilt that accompanies depression. We might turn to substances for comfort. You'll typically see us pick up and drop off several projects during this time. For example, we may or may not start books about our life or initial ideas for podcasts, which brings me to my concluding point that we have a strong need to be understood, heard, and admired by everyone. Our need to be validated for our experiences is undeniable. We crave to be seen for the sum of our life and not just for tidbits that represent pieces of our personality. We fight for missions that resonate with us. We are fiery, passionate, and quick to read people, and we will always tell you like it is, whether we are stable, manic, or depressed. All I'm saying is you are damn lucky to have us in your life. Bipolar, learn more about my journey here and here.